mean, a payphones don't exist anymore. You know, they don't. And that's sad. That's really crazy. I miss payphones, man. I'm old school. I'm old school. I don't like all this social media. It just keeps people closed in and isolated. I mean, really, we are just like zombies. Zombies walking around with our phones all day, man. It's just really upsetting to see that, you know, because it was just a short time ago that people actually used to just walk up to your door and just ring the doorbell, and like life was so grand, you know, like your friends were actually your friends. You didn't have, Facebook with a bunch of people on there that you called your friends that you just don't even know these people, man. Are you serious? I mean, you know, um, this person that you think is really cool and whatever, that lives in, I don't know, California somewhere, or I don't know, Egypt, I don't know, pick a place anywhere, that might be an old guy. Do you know that? I mean, I'm not, of course you do. I'm just saying it just to say it. Like, come on, like that's the thing about, before all this weird stuff came into play, like the social media and stuff, you knew who your friends were, you know I mean, like face wise, you knew who your friends were. You didn't have to sit there and worry about, your friend Jennifer being some old guy, some old 85-year-old guy. You know, it's just, you just never know. I mean, there's a lot of crazy people out there, whatever. I'm just saying, um, so, just be happy. Or, wow, dude, I'm so sick. I can't even think. Be happy. Yeah, be happy. Be that too. But wow, be careful. Be careful with yourself, and I know you will because you're not stupid. Um, um, just use discernment. Don't be you know don't be a jackass, Mackenzie. Just use discernment. There's people out there that would love to just suck you into their vacuum if they had the chance. Um, but yeah, those were definitely the days. You know, um, those were definitely the days. I really do miss those days, man. Oh man, they were just so fun, Mackenzie. I'm telling you, like you think I don't know what you think. I'm not trying to pretend. Yeah, this shirt is bothering me. Let me fix it, Mackenzie. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, those days were so fun. Wow. They were so fun. I mean, it was just like it was yesterday, man. You know, those were the days. And it's almost like I fell into a black hole and I ended up on another planet, with all this stuff. And I say that because, you know, it's the world is so just catastrophically, I know it's a weird way to phrase it, but it's so different. Man, oh man, in such a little amount of time, you know? Wow. I mean, whoa, what happened to this world, man? I mean, you don't know the difference, but trust me when I tell you, trust me when I tell you, this world is on its face. There is nothing cool about these cell phones, man. You know? Like, why even think anymore? You know? Like, libraries, it's going to be a thing of the past. Who needs a book? You can download it for free. Really? I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, these machines, man, are just gonna they're gonna take over the world. Before you know it, you're gonna like, why even think for yourself? What's the point in having a brain? Like, these things rob you of your brain. God gave you a brain so you could use it, but you don't have to use your brain because you have something called a smartphone that's smarter than you are. It's just dumb. Like, there's no point to even doing anything anymore. You know, I mean, man, oh man, I'm telling you, just like, I mean, you're 16 years old. I mean, of course, that's been your whole life. I mean, obviously, you don't, but I'm telling you, 16 years, I mean, 16, I mean, trust me, by the time you hit 25 years old, I mean, time, at least for me, time is just like, you will really understand how fast time goes by. Like right now to you, I mean, I'm pretty sure when I was 16, 24 hours is 24 hours. It was a day, you know? But once you hit 25, you're going to start to be like, dude, that already? It's over with, huh? You know, you wake up and before you know it, you're going to bed and the next day turns into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, blah, 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 blah. Just, man, it's crazy, you know? It's just the way it is. And, you know, 50, I mean, it's man, this world fell on its face in no time. Let me tell you something. Man, but those are the days. So, man, I did not see this coming. And if I did, I would have really cherished the time I had, you know, in freedom. And by freedom, I mean these smartphones make me sick. I have one because, I mean, really, you kind of have to have one nowadays, unfortunately. You know, I mean, I communicate for work purposes, you know, through, you know, I need this phone. So that's why, why I have it. And then plus, you know, everybody wants to text. Nobody uses their phones to talk anymore. You know, the closest you get to talking to somebody is texting. You know, nobody wants to talk. You know, but wow. Man, oh man. Oh yeah, yeah. What are you gonna do, right? It is what it is. But anyways, I'm just gonna talk to you about myself. I just, you know, went off on some stuff, but man, what I'm trying to say is I feel bad for you and your generation. You guys do not know what fun is. You don't. You try to. You do. And I don't know what you do personally, you know. But trust me, do you have a cell phone? You got it. You got something. You got a Facebook. You know. You got these social media things going on. You got something. So it's either an iPod or something. Hang on. An iPad, a telephone, or whatever you got going on. It's definitely something, Mackenzie. You know. So. I'm just saying the world was a beautiful place before all this junk took it over. It's crazy. Hang on, I'm gonna stick with but you know, um, uh, um, you know, and then the whole skinny jean thing is just like, I don't know, man. I mean, the 90s we used to wear them baggy, but really, I mean, I don't know. Whatever. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm just saying the world once upon a time was actually a beautiful place, you know. I mean, obviously, it wasn't perfect. I mean, we're talking about an imperfect world, but man, these phones are just weak, man. Wow. But what are you gonna do? You know, iPads and iPods and then all this i stuff. It's just weird, man. You know, what are you gonna do? I'll tell you something though. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. The first chance I get to where I don't need this phone, it's going right in the trash. It really is. You know, you come knock on my door one day, and I'm not saying you're obviously not the only reason I have this phone. Trust me, but you're tell you the truth. I mean, I probably would have. I mean, now I need it for work purposes. That's one of the reasons I need it for it. But you know, when I was reaching out to you on Facebook, I mean, I I was under contract with Sprint, but if I wanted to, I was close enough to my contract ending where I could have just broke the contract. And I probably wouldn't have to pay that much, you know. Um, so I don't know, probably wouldn't have done that, but I could have if I wanted to. But the fact that I was reaching out to you on Facebook, just like, I don't know, I just really needed that phone. And I'm keeping my phone number the same too, because in case, whatever, in case you come around one day and you want me in your life or whatever, that's one way that you can contact me. Like no matter what cell phone company I'm with, I could always have my number, have them port my number over. I mean, this is the way it works nowadays. Um, but you know, um, my email is still the same. Um, I'm trying to think. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to say too much because this is like, I mean, social media. I mean, I don't want to, I'm kind of limited to what I can really say because you're not here. But, yeah, I mean, you come knock on my door one day, this cell phone's going in the trash, man. I mean, if I'm able to do that, I mean, to tell you the truth, one of the only reasons, I mean, look, I'm not forcing anything on you. I'm just saying, I mean, it is what it is. You're my kid. I mean, I don't reach out to you anymore because really, you just, you know, it's just I mean, not to be mean, but it's pointless, really. To me, it is. And what I mean by that is, I mean, it seems like you're just getting on with your life, and that's fine. I mean, no love lost. Like I said, I love you all the same. I love you very, very much, and my daughter. I mean, I'm just respecting your wishes, and I'm just gonna do the same with my life. Whatever, I'll just drop these videos, and if you see them, you see them, and if you don't, you don't. But they're there in case you do see them. Whatever, so I'm still thinking about you. I'm not just saying, okay, well, forget her. I'm gonna get on with my life. That's crazy, But what I'm saying is, I'm just not giving this situation any more of my time. I never said you. I just said the situation, because the situation did drain me of a lot of stuff. It did, so not to sound selfish, but I deserve to just kind of move forward, and then when you knock on my door, then we can handle things as they come. But you know um you know this cell phone is gonna be probably in the trash once I have a relationship with you, because, like, again, one of the reasons I still have this phone is, what happens? I'm sure you have my email. What if you email me one day, or what if you, I could, text and whatever on any cell phone. Obviously, it has to be behind with my number, but when I say cell phone in the garbage, I mean smartphone. You know, I mean, you're part of the reason why I still have a smartphone, because you ain't pulling up an email address. I mean, if I had a laptop or something, but I don't even feel the need to have one of those. I just don't care that much about computers, Mackenzie. I really don't. But I still kind of have the smartphone because, you know, you know, just whatever. I mean, if you try to get a hold of me, I don't want to miss it. So, I mean, I don't sit around all day waiting for it, trust me. I don't, because, I mean, I don't know when it's going to come, and I don't want it to come before it's supposed to come. But I'm just saying, when the time comes, because I'm sure you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, oh, I want my father in my life, because, I mean, whatever. It's just, of course you will. There'll be a time where you want me in your life. I just want to be sure I get a message or whatever. I don't know, or